Matt Rosante joins us now for sports. Matt, it was a pretty busy night for high school basketball last night.
That it was very busy, a lot of action going on, so let's just get right into it. High school boys basketball was in full swing last night as local teams prepped for the postseason push. The Athens Bulldogs took on Wellston looking for their second win in a row. After being up just 2 points in the fourth quarter, Dean Maffin caught fire, scoring 13 points in a 3-minute stretch to ice the game in favor of the Bulldogs, 58-49. Athens takes on rival Alexander in the regular season finale on Friday. Federal Hocking did not have the same luck, taking on Marietta last night in a 52-34 loss. John Skidmore led the Lancers with 14 points. Fed Hoc will take on Trimble on Friday, who had some trouble of their own last night. The Tomcats lost to Eastern 63-51. They are now 11-8 overall and 9-6 in the TVC. Alexander traveled to Nelsonville last night to take on the Buckeyes for the second time this season. Athens Midday reporter Leah Fry was at the game and tells us even though Nelsonville York hustled, in the end they fell to Alexander once again.
Senior night at Nelsonville York High School had the Buckeyes fired up and ready to play. After a competitive first half, the teams were tied just seconds before halftime. Daniel Klein of Nelsonville York scored a buzzer beater, bringing the Buckeyes up 22-21. The Spartans came back after being down 9 at the end of the fourth quarter to tie things up and send the game into overtime. Although the Nelsonville York Buckeyes were able to pull ahead by 1 point at the half, in overtime the Alexander Spartans took the lead and ended up taking the win as well. The final score was Alexander 63, Nelsonville York 56. Jack Hart of Alexander put up 18 points, 20 rebounds, and 10 blocks, his second triple-double of the season. Lead scorers for the Buckeyes were Kyle Moore with 16 points and Daniel Klein with 14 points. With another win under their belt, Alexander coach Blaine Gabriel has a positive outlook for tournament play.
But still leaves us in position, finished second in the league. You know, we started year 0-6. We're 8-10 now.
But this win doesn't mean the Spartans will stop working hard. This was their 5th overtime game, and Coach Gabriel says the team still needs work.
Well, one of them's foul shots. I mean, we shoot 50 foul shots every night, but you couldn't tell tonight. We was 2 of 10.
Alexander's cheering section is putting in work, too. They go the extra mile to support their team.
Normally just, get dressed up and just get ready for the game, give like little motivational like texts and stuff like that, send it out to the boys, and then just come and cheer them on.
Their encouragement seems to be working. Nelsonville York falls to a record of 5-14. Reporting for Athens Midday, I'm Leah Fry.
Alexander is now 5-4 in the TVC, putting them in a good spot for tournament play. On Thursday, the Spartans take on Athens High School, and Nelsonville York will play Megs. While the high school boys' regular season is coming to an end, the girls' postseason tournament is set to begin. Tonight, area high schools will be hosting teams from all over southeastern Ohio for the sectional semifinals. The Nelsonville York Lady Buckeyes will be the lone local team playing tonight. The Division III matchup pins them against Valley at Wellston High School. Tip-off is set for 6:15. We will have the game recap and player reactions tomorrow in sports. The Buckeyes took on Michigan State last night after getting knocked out of the #1 spot on Saturday against Wisconsin. Both teams coming off of tough losses. Redemption was up for grabs. Ohio State took the early lead as William Buford passes up the three, and he would drive in past 3 Spartan defenders to put them ahead. Buford had 23 points on the night. Kalen Lucas was the lone hot man for Michigan State, hitting a jumper for 2 of his 14 on the night. But it wouldn't be enough. Aaron Kraft would seal the game and lead a fast break with a reverse, putting the Buckeyes up 8 with 5 minutes left. They would go on to win 71-61. Staying on the women's side of things, the Ohio Lady Bobcats take on Bowling Green tonight, marking the 69th meeting all-time between the two teams. Earlier this season, the Bobcats fought hard but couldn't knock off the defending MAC champs as they lost 66-54. Tanisha Benson led the Cats last time out with 13 points and 9 rebounds and will need another big performance tonight as Bowling Green enters the game 20-4 overall and 8-3 in the MAC. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. at Anderson Arena in Bowling Green. Last time the men's basketball team took on Buffalo, they were up 18 points at home and still went on to lose the game. This time around, there was another double-digit comeback, but this time it was the Bobcats' turn to pull out the victory. Ohio shot an unheard of 73% from the field in the second half. The main key to that comeback was that man again, Ivo Baltic. He had 20 of his 24 points in the second half. DJ Cooper, still battling an ankle injury, came off the bench and matched Baltic's 24 points. The Bobcats will take on Winthrop Saturday night for an ESPN Bracket Buster matchup. Lance Armstrong is retiring again. The 7-time Tour de France winner has officially retired from the professional cycling circuit. Armstrong says he wants to spend more time with his children and dedicate himself more to his Livestrong charity and the fight against cancer. This is now his second time retiring from the sport. Armstrong refers to this retirement as Retirement 2.0. And Barry Bonds has been in retirement for a while, but he's back in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. A federal judge in Bonds' perjury case is allowing an audio recording, which prosecutors say has the slugger's personal trainer discussing his steroid use. Bonds' lawyers say that because his personal trainer, Greg Anderson, is refusing to testify, there is no way of authenticating the topic of discussion. So hopefully for Barry Bonds, he has those lawyers doing their work, and because, you know, if that does say that he was taking steroids, it's not going to be good news for him.
Not good for him or for the team either.
No.
Okay. Getting a driver's license used to mean more privacy from your parents, but a new phone app keeps a watch on kids even when they're on the road. Paul Hart of Tennessee developed a phone app to make sure his granddaughter is safe on the road. The idea came to him when his granddaughter was driving too fast one day. The app sends text messages to parents or grandparents when a driver is driving too fast or is texting while driving. It even tells a parent where their child is on the road. The app is currently available to Android users. It will be available to iPhone users in 2 weeks. Tune into Newswatch tonight at 5:30 to find out more about the drug research funding for OU.
And join us for midday tomorrow to see if you could be the new artist that Athens is looking for. Have a great day.